The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
21. 11.
Now Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Opposite.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Kill. Hey, Charlie.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
We're good, we're good. High forward, ready.
Breeze will try again on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 54 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I was right there.
Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
That's fine.
Receiver who can also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
They went right through my guy. That should never happen.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Team 6, team 6.
Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Here's Brady to throw.
Why do you not
throw him this one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Get that quarterback at all costs. 5-9.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Brady. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, Foxtrot.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll lay out and pull it in.
I was right there.
What a diving catch there. Michael
right
Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's
me.
highest paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year, led the NFL, 5th highest total in league history. Not bad for a guy that when he played Little League football, he's one of the guys that, you know, the coach said, okay, who hasn't played yet? Because everyone has to play a minimum number of plays. That's what he was doing when he was in Little League football. Now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Kamara, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. And Gaines got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dante Hightower picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Breeze now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Watch the pass. Here we go, 21. Hey, zoom.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I'm going to do this now. I was thinking about doing inverted screen, but I'm just going to do this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady going to throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with him for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey, Wahoo! 47 to Mike, Alabama.
Brady will try again on 2nd down.
What the hell? How do I...
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 14. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. This is White. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it with White, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
I've had horrible animations.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say,
and he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
56 to Mike.
They start the drive with White. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Brady's throw there complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Oh, my goodness.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Breeze now on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. To throw is Breeze. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Thomas, the intended target. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Why is my controller not working?
Let's get off the field.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
47 Mike, 47. I smell fear in it. Hey, exit.
Operating from the gun. Brady to Gordon out left. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Brady now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Spons, 61, matchbox lights. Hey, check 24, check 24. Check it.
Brady gives this to White. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop. Official run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
That's complete right around the 8. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Brady going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by...
feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. Fire.
On first down, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
Hey, box drop.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On second down, it's White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 10 yards out, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
Bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots, I like the play. King, Hightower, Collins. I have Obi right there. My run defense is this. Overstorm Brave 1, crash up, moves my linebacker out there, put safety in the box, like the linebacker 5 yards away.
They go play action with Gurley, now gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Is this better?
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way.
I didn't have the mic close to my mouth.
The defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Quarter, the safety, this other safety right here. Whenever there's trips or bunch side, always inside quarters, that safety. Every time, just inside quarters will stop.
Offensive coordinator, I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because
and the cover 4 drop show too, that's already inside quarters. But if you do pinch dogs too, put inside quarter on the trip side.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for gone. In trouble here, and down he goes.
Always
back at the 8-yard line.
I like to do cover 4 on 4th and long.
Charles, what could the offense have done
with the blitz, because you obviously have quarters everywhere. Those outside quarters will do a pretty good job on.
And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe
now, when you run the single back tight offset, halfback 1 is what you want. When you're halfback 1, that means you're going to have 4 receivers on the field.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10.
I like to out-route him. Like, this is one setup I like to do. If it's cover 2, that post will kill cover 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Why did he do that again?
And he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Clay Matthews.
Wide open guy, and I just for some reason decided to.
And he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what I decided to do.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon.
Kills man coverage.
To rip off a big chunk of yardage before
he's not
being dropped
blitzing, so I'm not worried about putting hitch routes in.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
If they're blitzing, I'd keep that corner out there and I do 2 hitch routes.
39 now, they'll come up
or
on
what you could do, if people are blitzing you crazy, you could do this setup. You have out route, put Edelman on the corner, keep that corner there, block the running back, motion him into motion block.
Shotgun now for Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
That was pinch buck 0. He ran it, obviously not the way I ran it. Regardless, I mean, we max protect and do that. Set up with the Patriots, they'll kill it. But if they're having really quick pressure, I would also put in pitches.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Pitch routes are your friend, especially when people are doing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive,
quarterback out so it can get beat with the inverted low route.
I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still.
Always control the safety. Oh, seriously.
And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way,
you could put in like
that's
T.
what all the guys are looking for.
You can run cover 2 linebacker blitz.
Crash up,
put both safeties in purples. Over the top, press over the top.
And that is incomplete.
I'll do that again.
Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it
actually,
does
you know what? This is what you. If you're running the cover 1 version of it, which I run cover 2 by make adjustments, you can run a cover 1 with Dante Hightower. You want Chase, Winovich, and Michael Bennett. Spread line crash up over the top coverage, flip these 2, control the linebacker.
Out of the gun, gone.
Watch anything across the middle.
It's intercepted.
T. Brooks, 91 speed.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
That's a drive killer right there.
Like this formation's the one that everyone used.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The tournament, but I don't like. I'm not very used to passing out of it.
They'll run it here. This is James
offensive lineman. Come on,
go
man.
backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 14 yards.
It's in tight,
And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm going to run cover 3 sky.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a
Give me that
script
ball.
to
Right
start
there.
the ball
Give me
game.
that. No,
Into
I'm not
heavy
going to
traffic, and it's intercepted.
I was watching that. That's why you want OB as your starting strong safety. OB's like 6'4", 91 speed or 92 speed.
Yeah.
You can cover quite a bit of ground with him. Here we go.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams.
So all I run is pitch bunk 0, remember? I think you've seen me run pitch bunk 0 maybe 6 times in 3 games, 7.
Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar.
I like to play coverage too, because in order to stop those blitzes, you have to max protect. So it's either you max protect, and you're gonna always send 3 outs route against 7 in coverage, or you don't max protect, you have to make quick reads. Granted, sometimes quick reads will work, but I'll eventually pick you off sometime. Also, whenever you are pushing always cover up the ball when you're running.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Minnesota Vikings.
Just to cover up the ball.
Ready to go now. Steven Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough.
Now, if you're playing a fast quarterback,
and they will not get a chance to return
like
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. In order for them to be able to run out,
they have to max protect. I like Collins here just because he's...
Cousins on first down.
Wow.
It's complete to Laquan Treadwell.
Bad user.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins.
Give me that.
And he took
come
that
on.
in one-handed. What a grab. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Like
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain.
Like
that size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
I'll pick this
tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
This is complete.
Make him
Cousins
fumble
to
that I think
Treadwell,
hit him.
and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Cousins.
That's why you do
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic.
Soft play man's a little bit, and I don't think it's zone, but then it's actually
ensued.
man.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is
Low
in the
ball
face
hitches
of a
work
guy,
really well.
and can he step
That's
into
gonna
a
keep
throw?
the
And when you
post
can't do
right
that,
here.
oftentimes interceptions result.
Low ball that.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete
Low ball
over the
to
middle.
post out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another that same setup.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let me do spot out. So if he's played cover
pickup
1.
of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
See if I can.
Check,
From the gun, Brady.
Oh my goodness, he
And
was
he's
wide
going to
open
be
for a
swallowed
touchdown.
up.
He was
Sacked
the
back at the
sniper.
45-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he
Corner
goes.
out him.
check, Mike 54, Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Operating from the gun.
Low ball down.
Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete.
So you see that crease right there?
Not before they're inside the 20.
When you see a crease like
Good
that
gain
and it takes
again. That's now
practice,
31 yards
a window like that, you
combined on
could
those
low
last
ball
2
it,
plays.
and no one's going to be able to get to it.
He's got his guys 1st and 10,
what
and
I'm
he's
gonna
4
do
for
here,
4 now, throwing the ball to start the
I'm
drive.
going to put in the post. I'm going to put 2 hitches because he's going to be coming with a blitz.
From the gun, Brady, and that's caught. It's
Oh
Edelman
my
again.
goodness, I didn't even
And
cover
now
up
a
the ball.
fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
I didn't
And he's
have
going to
time to
get this
cover it
one to
up.
the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
So right there, I got to
away
work
and
on
secure it
covering up
as
the
they
ball
try and
right
get
away.
downfield.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So
looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
It was open for a millisecond, and that's what I like, is with that type of thing, with the blitz coming so quickly,
so they throw the pick
they have
six,
to make
get
such
another
quick
shot at
reads,
it
because if they're
now,
going to max protect on me, I'm just going to play cover 3 clouds and cover 4. So
back line of the end zone. And no thought
you
to
really have to
bring
pick
this
what
one
they
out.
want to do.
They'll just
So
go
like
down to
right
a
here,
knee, and they'll take over
I'm
at the
going to actually
25.
do this. I'm going to play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
you're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
I really fucked up on that one, man.
10, touchdown, Vikings.
I think he was going to be throwing it deep.
Stephon Diggs.
That was my missed assignment.
71 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I take total blame for that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
okay, guys,
I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm going to do the drag.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
So
that's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded. But there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York.
Now White lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
I'm driving.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Left side caught by Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
A hard flash right here.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. My 52. It's just me and you.
First down. Here's Cousins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins.
I have a guy right there.
And it's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cousins to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The point after try for Gostkowski. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
You're showing all those little out routes, which is fine.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
What? But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
All
right? Good field position means go ahead and
right
attack
there
on
again.
offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last, that didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But my count is the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw his Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 3rd and long for Cousins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Wow, I adjusted.
Picked off by Jason McCourty.
I adjusted what he was doing. He kept going that route. So then we go to the soft spot and to the powder.
Patriots.
Now let him have it for roll, but it's always open, and then boom, it's not.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Lord knows I get the ball. Harrison Smith's going to make me fumble again.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these, the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw again on second down. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Ben Gideon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Trying to squeeze it in Edelman, and it's intercepted.
I think hit him, but I didn't
linebacker Eric Kendricks, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dante Hightower came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brady.
What?
And it's going to be incomplete. He
Why
was
did
able
it
to catch
lag
it there
right
on the right
there?
sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was open.
The Patriots send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
He was
and he's
open
able to get
for
it
that
out
low
of there.
ball.
And taken at the 46. A 46-yard group of just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Listen to me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, watch the black light. Hey, Steamer.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Switch. Here you go. Run.
Now Cousins on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Low ball.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll run on 1st down. It's White, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Opting to run again here with White. That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way.
Fumbles this game, and I overcame him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
2 breaths.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Cousins. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. To throw, Cousins. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Cousins now. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And Diggs has it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
I'm not going to have Duke Johnson anymore.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your post, your pop, and your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Mike, check. Go Bandit! Watch the pass. 59 Mike. Hey, Zoo!
Brady now on first down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
So he's going to be trying to cover the middle of the field. And the user's going to cover the middle of the field. I'm just going to go flood both sides.
From midfield, here's Brady. His throw incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
To keep them not in the middle so much.
Throwing again. Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. The 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Protecting. If they're blocking, like if they're max protecting, it's better to contain. Gonna move him up here.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they got out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Because if I'm putting them on an angle route, they cannot.
Big play there on the
they have to play full.
52
and so
yards.
That's giving me an advantage because he can't commit to the sideline right away for 1.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that,
he can't commit to the deeper post right away if I put the Texas Trout
on the other side of the
so
field
putting the halfback on this angle every once in a while,
well,
like my whole thing with this, offense is to make your user in the bind. I mean, I have 2 corner routes that I can roll ball. I have the post route I can utilize. And also, I can use the halfback angle. So as a user, you're kind of screwed because you can't commit to anything right away because, like, look what all I've thrown.
Maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Everything all across the field
it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
You can't just automatically go and commit to one thing.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to reset play.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
44. Mike, 44. Hey, Alabama.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
I was getting credit for that.
Look at him go. He's at the 40. 20, 10, and they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
I'll give them all the props in the world for that.
Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Push it back. You got time. You got time up there. Hey, 43.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow. I'm going 80. 52. Come on. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. We ain't 15. Attack. Good dad.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here.
Wow, what
I think you're feeling
happened?
okay. And now a hook up downfield on second down. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Did my guy get picked?
Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Huh.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Throwing now is Brady. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
44. Hey, wahoo! Watch the slip. Easy. 44. Regular.
To throw again, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady again.
Wow.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 35 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Okay, he's
now
successful.
here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm going to be getting a picture the next time we're coming forward. So.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Wait, 20! 72! Check 50, check 50. 50.
On first down, White.
Come on.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Here we go. Mike 50. Hey, goal 66.
From the 44, Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. Brady over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Now I'm going to
and that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. The point after try for Gostkowski. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Why did you try to throw that?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Nope.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's what you call taking it away from him. Animation, boom.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
So if he's going to run trips again, I'm going to do the same thing.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise Jr. able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. After the sack, things get a little tougher here.
Over there.
3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Otherwise, he can get feet for feet. So I'm going to blitz the side. Blitz the guy on the side on. Let's hope the 4-man rush gets there.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
No.
And that is incomplete.
It is tough to play pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now Edelman. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead here. We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. In this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
He's not going to be going to the outside at all. So what I could do,
don't give up any
you know what, I'm
points.
just going to do
Turn the ball
this.
back over to the
So
offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion
Gordon
in the
on
game.
a corner route. I'm going to put Square
defense shut
on
them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Fly route, and I'm going to run this little setup right
Throwing
here.
again on 2nd down. Brady over the middle. Julian Edelman. It's
So now he
complete.
was worried about the corners, but I flooded the middle of the field. That corner route would have been wide open if he didn't use the target.
23 yards.
That's what I mean. This offense, you seriously, with the Patriots, if you're being able to hot out the corner routes, it is really tough to stop. Like here, I can flood the left and the right. If there's no pressure coming, like...
Shotgun now for Brady.
Bad pass.
Trying to squeeze it into
I had the
intercepted.
route wide open underneath.
Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Running back was wide open.
Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it. Twitch.tv/EAMaddenNFL. 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo can go back-to-back as a Madden Classic champion.
You see, so now he's directly like...
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes.
Okay.
Caught out
he's going to
left
get big
side
hit
by
right here.
Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I'm going to be ready for the screen pass. McCourty's pretty fast.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do?
Nope.
We're about to find out.
Oh,
Fourth
come
down.
on.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Mahomes. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Damn, another hit stick. I'm not
good
getting the
for 8 yards to the 45. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Hey, 43.
He has to look on the slant.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
I'm containing. So if he tries to go right away, he's going to get sacked. This is when I do the contains instead of like not containing. If they're not rolling out to the outside, I'm not going to
now on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
I'm going to do hard flats right here.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he goes down.
See, I had the inside route covered.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I'm going to blitz the linebacker on the side that I'm on. So that way it's not just a 4-man rush. If he's going to roll out, I might spy him.
Attack! Let's get attack!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Steps away to his left. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Nope.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
That defense. Like I said, once you get
the offense now at the line,
safety,
ready for their next drive.
Controlling him.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops and defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts.
I'm going to actually adjust my playbook. So if I were you, I would pretty much re-download it. I'm going to put in I-form tight, because that's a really good running scheme. We'll see what he's running right here.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down now, Michelle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Also a nice little pick. If your guy starts to get tired, like watch, if he keeps scrolling through the plays, he'll like not be tired anymore. Like he'll still be tired on lunch. He gains stamina back when you do it.
But on that one, he looked like
so
one of those
nice
guys.
tip for you.
On second down, Michelle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was a bit of a strange game.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
h2h. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man,